Hi everyone, this is a quick tutorial to show you how to use Bambu Lab reusable spool with filament. So this is my Bambu Lab reusable spool. Here is my filament. This is white PLA, and we are going to be unboxing both of them and showing you how to attach one to the other. So first things first, what we want to do, let's just put our filament away and focus on the actual box itself. This is the reusable spool. So what we want to do is first we want to open the box, which you have probably already done. Open that up and take out your reusable spool. It's going to come like this. What you'll notice is that it is a white spool. It has like a little tab here. I'll show you in a second what that is. How to open it is you want to hold both sides like this and just click and open. So now look for the one that has this tiny little notch right there. I'll try and zoom in and show you. It's right there. But this tiny little notch will help you align the filament directly into this. So what we want to do is we will just put this to the side and now grab our filament. So this is, like I mentioned before, white PLA basic. There is instructions on the back of your PLA box. It tells you to twist apart the spool, align the tiny block with the cardboard notch, connect the two parts and rotate until you hear a click, and remove the plastic strip and apply the sticker. You'll see that this is vacuum sealed. When you first have a look at it, you'll see that there's silica inside, which is keeping this dry. There's a little sticker inside. I'll show you what to do with that as well. And this is the RFID block, which helps your AMS unit recognize exactly what filament color and type this is. So what you want to do is grab your knife, scissor, whatever it is, and just open it up. Easy way is to just like stab it in the middle, but if you don't want to do that, you can also just like, just cut it around the side. Once you start cutting it, air will start filling the bag and it'll be easy to take out. Let's take this out, throw this away. We don't need the silica anymore. Throw that away as well. You do want to keep this PLA basic sticker, so we'll leave this on the side here. And what you'll notice is that there is 4 stickers keeping this attached. What you want to do is look for the sticker that has the end piece. So you'll notice it like this. It is a twisted, it is slightly bent, and that indicates that this is the beginning of the spool. So you want to keep a note of this. This is going to be the sticker that we take off last. So I will show you how to do that. So keeping a note, this is where the actual PLA is. Let's put that there. Put the scissor away. Now let's grab our spool, get that back. And again, like I mentioned before, you want to open it up and look for the little notch right there. There it is. And what we are going to be doing is we are going to be aligning that notch with this. So there is a tiny little cutout, cardboard cutout. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just try and show it on screen right there. There we go. We want to align this with this. So pick up your spool, put it together, and there we go. It will just slot in very nicely. Once that's in, we just want to put the spool back on. There we go. And again, we want to find that beginning piece is right there. So what we will do is we will not open this one yet. This one will be last to open. So like spin it around and start taking the other ones off. The best and easiest way is literally pull it apart and pull. That's it. Very quick and easy. Go to the next one, pull and slide it out just like that. The third one, pull, slide it out just like that. And the final one right here, we want to just make sure, the reason why we're doing this last is because this will just keep the whole thing in place. One thing you'll also notice is that there is tiny little holes across the entire thing. So one side has 2 here, the other side has 2 right there as well. So these are to actually just keep your filament stored. So when you are storing these away and you want to just tuck it away nicely in place, you are going to be feeding this, the end piece right through here. So one out and then one back in. And that will just keep your spool of filament intact and in place, which is really good. I, however, will be feeding this one directly into my AMS, so I'm not going to be doing that. I will be pulling this and taking this apart and then feeding it directly into my AMS. But if you want to store this away temporarily, all you have to do is literally take this off, take this as well, and feed this into one of the little storage holes right there as well. Another thing I forgot to mention is that these are bent on purpose. What you would want to do is either you can straighten them out or you can clip them off entirely with a scissor. So a lot of people recommend just cutting them off. That's because it is damaged at this point technically, because it's bent, artificially bent, which obviously makes sense. You do want to cut that off just in case it causes any issues to your 3D printer. But that's all your choice really. If you want to take it off, you can. If you don't need to. And the sticker. Let's find the space. There it is. So this is the there's a space for the sticker. It literally all it says is PLA Basic. I'll just zoom in and show you that. PLA Basic, that's literally all it says. You don't really need to do it. I'll just do it for the sake of this tutorial. There we go, and put that right about there. There we go, and that is on. This just tells you the temperature that this unit can be heated up to and maintained. That's what it is. And it also kind of like indicates how much is left based on where it is. So 800 grams there, 600, 400, and 200 grams right there. That's about it for today's tutorial. Thanks very much for watching, and see you guys in the next one.